So, hi, Chanice.
Hello.
I'm doing this interview for Aphrodisiac,
Yes,
and I'm very, very happy to be having this conversation with you today.
you too.
I I feel like I have free reign, so I'm just gonna ask you all the questions I want to ask you.
Ask me all the questions, honey. All the questions.
Okay, so you are currently in the cast of The Amazing, The Harder They Come.
Yes, yes.
And I would just like to start by you telling us um, what is The Harder They Come and who do you play in Harder They Come?
So, The Harder They Come was originally a film, a Jamaican film, a film that came out of Jamaica in the 1970s. It was a huge hit. It showcased reggae music to the whole entire world. It starred the iconic Jimmy Cliff, who is no longer with us, but he played Ivan in the film. And yeah, I think The Harder They Come really put Jamaica and reggae music on the map for a lot of people across the world who didn't really know what it was like living in Jamaica or, about Jamaican people. It really engrossed them into our culture at that time. And it's about a young man who makes his way from the country, goes to Kingston, and he's just in awe of the possibilities, and he feels like the world is at his fingertips, and he feels like he can get exactly what he wants out of life in this place. And yeah, he really tries his best to get what he wants. and
And who do you play in The Harder They Come?
and I play the lovely Elsa, who is Ivan's love interest.
Yes, you do, and you do play her. Hey. So,
I
the show has already built like a really strong reputation before you join it, right?
Yes.
So, what was your specific relationship with The Harder They Come before becoming a part of the cast?
Well, I saw The Harder They Come, I think, when I was really years ago, when I was really, really young.
A lot of
Um,
us.
yeah, when I was really, really young. And obviously, I have Jamaican heritage. So, it's a very important part of our culture. And I know of Jimmy Cliff. So, when I actually saw that Natty Jones was performing in a version that was taking place in America. And I remember when I saw that and I was like, oh, if that comes here, I need to get into that room to do it.
Yes.
And thankfully, it worked out that I was able to get into that room to do it. And now here I am.
Oh, that's amazing. So, because I was about to ask you, what about this production that made you say yes? So that's really, really cool that you're like, I
I mean,
saw.
I've always wanted to be in a show that speaks to my culture and a show that I can just bring my family to. And I mean, they're proud in anything that they see me do, but something that really relates to them, that they can really understand, that they can really enjoy. I've just always wanted to do that. Didn't work out for me with Get Up, Stand Up. so, uh, so the harder they come was here. And thankfully, I'm just so grateful that I've been blessed enough to now be a part of it.
Oh, that warms my heart a lot because I do think when I saw you as Elsa, I was like, damn, this is this hits. This it
Oh,
really does. It really does. And I'm really, really happy that you are a part of this production.
I'm glad.
So when you first read the script, what
Mhm.
did you immediately understand about your character and what took a little bit longer to discover?
I don't understand. I feel like Elsa has the way I play her anyway. I feel like there's a lot of unspoken hurt and trauma that she kind of buries and she masks with her church girl, please everybody, nature. So I kind of wanted to delve into that a bit more in my character, the way I play her. And I think she also has a hidden strength. I think throughout the show, we start to see that she's not just a young church girl who does as she's told. She has a life that she imagines for herself, and she's willing to do what she can in order to just live a happy, stress-free life.
You know what's beautiful? Like in this current world where we're constantly talking about boundaries and establishing boundaries and doing all these things, like seeing Elsa being able to stop an advancement in its tracks and be
Yeah.
like, "Sir, you
Yeah.
are old."
You're too old for me.
Yes, I was like that back in the day as a girl who was principled by the church, that
Mm,
would not have been easy. And to be able to do it and to say, no, 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 I'm gonna walk my own path, I think
yes.
it really resonates today.
Yeah.
And it's really beautiful to see like the way that you hold that vulnerability, but also is like, no, sir, I will not participate in that, and I will be responsible for my own life.
Yes.
Oh,
Thank you. It's a big deal,
yeah.
especially when you think about her story and that preacher has actually been someone that's essentially saved her, and taken her in.
Yes.
And you would, other people may feel obliged to just go with what he's presenting. But, Elsa is strong enough to be
Yeah.
like, "Mm-mm, no, no, thank you, sir."
Yeah. So you joined the cast more recently. And so what was one of the biggest challenges in stepping into a production that already had like its momentum and its chemistry? And working with Caribbean people, like the energy is there, right? So,
Well, I actually have been with the production since last year when we opened in Stratford, but I was obviously I was in a different role. I was in the ensemble and I was cover Elsa.
okay.
Yes, yes.
Wait, were
Um,
you on stage?
I was on stage, honey.
Were you the girl who is like uh how would I describe her?
Which one you gonna say?
Where are you the girl who Sophia McKay now plays?
No,
Okay,
no,
okay.
that's the lovely Laurie. I actually played the record shop lady.
Oh, the one that comes out with the thing. Oh,
Yeah,
really? That was
that
you?
was me, and I was one of the church girls who wear the glasses. The
Yeah.
geeky church girl.
Wow. Oh, so that's
Yeah.
interesting. I
Hmm.
didn't recognize that. So what
Really?
is it like now stepping into like does it change the dynamic in the cast?
I don't think so. Not, I wouldn't say it changes the dynamic. I'm trying to still stay present with them, like backstage. I think I'm so used to just being with them, even when there's moments when Elsa could, or when I could go to my dressing room, I just kind of hang with them because I enjoy it.
Yeah.
But obviously, it's been quite a transition, and um, the way rehearsals set up, there really wasn't that much time to fully get me into the track. So I think that was probably the hardest thing to navigate because Naty and I,
Mhm.
we literally had not done any scenes together really until, was it the day of or the day before I had my first show? So that was the first time we did scenes together.
Wow.
Yeah, so for me that was probably the most the hardest thing, but also not hard because me and Nate are really cool, good friends, comfortable with one another. So, if we wasn't, it would have been a different story, but I feel very safe on stage with him. So it's made it that much easier being able to go the journey with him and have us find our show because it is different when you're working with different people. I know that my Elsa probably feels very different to how Maddie's was for him. So, it's also a transition for him in finding new moments with me.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I know.
First of all.
Yeah.
Like you and me, because I saw the show with Maddie, and then I also saw the show now with you.
Yeah.
I'm really happy that I had the opportunity to see both because
Yeah.
it is different.
Yeah.
For you to not to have only been in scenes with Nate day of, that speaks because the chemistry is tight.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I put that to our friendship. We're very comfortable, so it's nice when you can share those moments on stage with someone that you actually are cool with. It doesn't feel awkward or weird. We're just able to okay, we've never really done this before. Let's just play and see how it goes. So, he's great to work with. And actually, one of the reasons why I really also wanted to be a part of this job, because I admire Nate Jones's craft.
He is absolutely fun to work with.
He is a
And he
force.
keeps it so light, right? He keeps
Mm-hmm.
the joy and the energy. And I know he's tired.
Yeah, oh, yeah, of course, yeah. But he never drops the ball.
Yeah, ever. Oh, I'm so happy to hear that. So you've had the chance to experience the audience reactions night after night. Now,
Yes.
when I was there, I could not be contained. Okay.
So we love that.
So is there a moment that consistently surprised you in how people respond to it?
Well, actually, it's one of your favorite parts that I've seen online.
Yeah.
Oh, dear Jimmy. When our widow is crying for her husband, and you can always guarantee that people are gonna really find it funny when it's really not a funny situation. But you know how it is with us. We're very big and grand, and I guess it is funny to even us on stage. Like whenever we hear it, we have to really be like, okay. Okay.
Because I think there's such truth in
Yeah.
that moment, right? And
Mhm.
like it hits her, and because it hits her the way it hits her, and she was so honest in the
Yeah.
expressing of that, it's like you get to be Caribbean. Like all of us in the
Yeah.
audience get to be Caribbean in that moment because we're like, it have to take bad things,
Yeah.
get laugh.
Make it
Crazy.
exactly. Exactly. And that's just what we do. And I think people in the audience maybe don't they don't expect to hear a ball out like that. So it catches people off guard.
It really does.
um, Also, what else is there? What I've noticed now playing Elsa is, right, I don't know if it's spoiler, but right at the end when she's speaking to Jose and the detective Ray, and she's asking them if she turns Ivan in, is he gonna be safe? And the audience are not happy. You hear them kiss their teeth, you hear them deep sigh, you hear them, what's this girl doing? Like, what? So I went, what happens after that, whether she does or she doesn't. But their reaction in that moment is, you can really hear it.
Yeah, but it speaks to how engaging the work is, right? You have
Mm-hmm.
to get involved. I cannot see all these things happening and keep quiet. How?
And we love to hear the audience. We love to hear that people are enjoying it. We love to hear when people call out every now and then. Obviously you don't want people to like disturb the show, but it's nice knowing that people are engaged and that they're enjoying it and that they're invested in the story. And it gives us the energy that we need to just keep pushing through the show. It's incredible.
Why do you think audiences like decades after the show, made its mark? Like, why do you think people are still so connected to it today?
I think because a lot of the issue that we deal with within the show, like corruption and trying to fight for the good man or, the poor man, we're still doing that today. We are still trying to fight against these systems. We're still just trying to make ends meet. we're still trying to deal with the corrupt world that we're living in. And, obviously we touch on love and romance as well and family. And I just think that there's someone that an audience member can relate to within this show, whether it's a mother who is fearful of her son going out and making the wrong choices, or you're invested in the love story, or you're just invested in Ivan really just trying to make a way for himself and do it in the right way. And I think we know deep down that Ivan's not a bad person, and he didn't want it to turn out the way that it does end up turning out, so I think it holds a special place in people's heart because of those reasons.
Yeah, I agree 100%. Chanice, so you have been in a lot of stuff. You were in Les Miserables. You have been in, you're in the Shaka Khan musical.
Yes, I was. I'm not doing it this time when it comes back, but I just did it before.
Yes, and I saw.
Oh, did you see it?
Of course.
Good.
And now you're here. So every role teaches an actor something. What has this production taught you about yourself? Yourself as Chanice, but yourself also as like a performer?
Good question. This show has taught me, as a person, how important it is to fight for the things that you believe in. As a performer, it's teaching me how to pace myself. It's quite a high energy show, I feel. And especially when we have an audience who give you incredible energy every day, it's very easy to be at 150% all the time, which is good, which sounds good. But in order to sustain that, it's really, really difficult. So I'm in a place now where I'm trying to navigate, how do I still give 100%, but not exhaust myself? Because I need to do this 8 shows a week.
Yeah. Have you come up with any strategies to do that?
It is quite difficult, but one, having option A and option B for songs. I actually learned that on the Shaka Khan musical, actually, because we were singing in the sky. And there was just some days I was like, it's not going to work today. So, figuring out other options and not feeling like you're failing for doing that. As much rest as possible is hard, especially I'm a mum of 2 as well. I've got a family at home. So, of course, I don't come home to an empty house. I can't just be silent. But resting as much as possible, especially on those Sundays, is really, really important.
Oh my God. So, Chanice, how are you doing this? 8 shows a week, 2 kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, you said it. It's not like they're grown-ups, so I know they require attention.
Well, one of them is 16 and the other one is 6.
Chanice.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh. Okay, have they seen the show?
They have.
And what has their response been?
My daughter loves it. She loves it. She's actually a performer too. She loves this show so much. And actually, when she saw it last year, she was like, "Oh my God, Mummy, I need to see you as Elsa." So I was really happy this time when the opportunity came that, she was able to do that.
Amazing. That's really good for like a young person to be like, I have this dream for you, and to see that dream realized. I think that's a really good experience for a young person to have, to know that, sometimes you dream something and it really does happen. Dream is a dream, but then you have to put the work in, and it might be really good for for your children to be able to see you work? Like, what does that mean for you as a mother, being able to experience that with them?
It means everything. It means absolutely everything, because as a parent, you just want to give your children the tools to grow up and live a life that they are happy in. And I want them to feel like they can follow their dreams and have my support while they do it. I mean, my daughter is also a performer as well, so she's already doing it, which is lovely. And it's really nice for my son to also see that from both of us, and yeah, it's really great. It's really great. It really warms my heart.
Happy to hear that. Okay, so looking back at your younger self, and you kind of do that when you look at your daughter, right?
Yeah.
In some way, what piece of advice do you wish someone had given you earlier that you would want to give your daughter now?
Don't be afraid to use your voice.
Yeah.
That is a big one, because I think we end up holding on to so much, and especially as young girls and young Black girls as well.
Yeah.
And you end up conditioning yourself so that you're not too abrupt, or not too loud, or not too passionate, because sometimes, being passionate gets taken the wrong way. But actually, it's very important to be able to speak how you feel. And I didn't feel like that growing up. I didn't really feel like my voice was strong enough, or that I didn't feel like I was being heard. So that's something that I want my kids, and my daughter especially, to understand. And actually, she's proving to me that she has that voice. She
Good.
has that. So yeah.
Amazing. Okay. So when people leave the theater after seeing The Harder They Come, what
Yeah.
conversations do you hope that they're having on their journey home?
I hope that what I really would love is The Harder They Come, because obviously we have quite a big Black audience that comes to watch The Harder They Come, and as we know, that's not a regular thing in theatre. I just feel like in our culture, it's not really something that we think about. We don't think, oh, let's go to the theatre for the night, unless you're really immersed in the industry. So one of the things I hope is that it opens their eyes to going to see more things. But also, I just hope that they leave with joy in their hearts, which they do seem to do. And yeah, I just want them to come and just have a beautiful night. And especially, it's so lovely seeing the older generations come and see themselves on stage, and they know all the songs and the swag, and the way people are dressed, and it takes them back to when they were younger. We even had a guy come in one time who was like, I used to live on Milk Lane. And it was like, you guys did so well. Everything you've done was so spot on. And that just makes us so happy to know that people come and they just have a beautiful time, and they're able to reminisce on times before. Or, for younger generations to come and see past, their grandparents or their great grandparents' stories being told. So it's, yeah.
Okay, I love that. Rapid fire question. What are you watching right now?
Oh, I'm watching Nemesis at the moment on
Oh,
Netflix.
okay. Last musical you saw?
I went to watch Hamilton a few weeks ago. Yeah, a few weeks ago.
I'm going on Monday.
Oh yeah, yeah, you're gonna see the new cast now, which I'm gonna have to go again now to watch the new people.
Um,
Enjoy.
what was the last play you saw?
Ooh, what was it? Small Island is coming to mind, but then I'm thinking, was it really that long ago that I saw a play. It might have, maybe Shifters.
Ooh, okay. Okay,
Mhm.
coming to New York, everyone.
Oh,
What song is currently on repeat?
Touch Myself by K1.
Oh, God.
I don't know what K1 is putting in her music, but
Yeah.
I'm addicted.
Okay. Give me one word that describes backstage.
Oh gosh, humorous.
I believe. I believe.
All the laughs, all the laughs.
Yes. And give me one word that describes you right now.
Blessed.
And give me one word that you want everyone to know.
Mm. Jesus.
Okay. Okay. And give me one sentence. Why should people come and see The Harder They Come?
People should come and see The Harder They Come because it is full of joy, laughter, emotion, culture, love. The Harder They Come has everything that you desire in a fantastic piece of musical theatre.
Oh,
Amazing music, amazing script, amazing talent, everything.
yes.
Everything is in this show, and I love it so much. And I just want everybody else to come and see it so they can love it too.
Oh, and they will. They will.
So,
Oh, Chanice, thank you so much for sitting down.
yeah, it's so
It-
lovely to talk to you.
It's really nice to talk to you as well, because I had
And
so much feelings after watching.
oh, I saw.
Yeah, so it's really nice to have been able to
Oh,
to share this with you, and I wish the rest of the run be incredible. I
thank,
hope it expands you in every single way that you want to be expanded. I
thank
hope
you.
these relationships that you're nurturing in this cast will grow and flourish into beautiful things. I hope you elevate and expand in the artist that you want to be in every single way that you want to be. And it was wonderful to see you on stage be so brilliant and
Bless
beautiful
you.
and love and thoughtful. And it was just an incredible experience for me. And it's even
Oh,
better to be able to sit and talk to you. So thank you.
thank you so much. I really appreciate that. It's been lovely.